Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do something a little different. Now, I haven't posted lately, so I said, why not post something motivational? I haven't done a motivational video in a while, so I kind of wanted to talk about my first time moving out. This is my first apartment, and just kind of like go over the basics and everything. As my previous video before this, some of you guys know that my house burned down where I was living with my grandparents, and our house burned down. So the story before that was that I love my grandparents, don't get me wrong, but I am 27 years old and the pressure was kicking in to move out, and I just felt like I needed to start getting ready to move out. Now, I was so fearful about moving out. I was so scared because I am a single mom, and I was like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? So I was already trying to save up to like move out, but I just kept having anxiety about like, does God really want me to move out? Does he really want me to move out? And I just came to a point where I just started praying about it. And as crazy as it sounds because of the predicament, I prayed about it, and I started looking up videos about like, should I move out? Should I move out? Can I move out? Can I make it? Now, I am in my career, but I'm not going to sit here and say that I am just like balling out like that, where I'm like, oh yeah, like apartment. It's still scary. Even if you have the money to move out, it's still scary just moving out because you no longer are depending on anyone anymore. You have big bills to pay. So I was planning to move out, but then I said, you know what? I'm going to give it another year. And then finally the fire happened. And okay, let me start from here. So before the fire happened, I was already praying about it. Me and my grandmother, we kept like bumping heads so much. We kept bumping heads because we're too much alike. And I started to get really stressed out. I love them to death, don't get me wrong. But I started to get really stressed out, and I really wanted to have my own space, my own identity. I just wanted to feel like myself. And so when this house fire happened, because it was like signs before then, and my grandmother said, okay, well, we have an option. Like, why don't we just all get an apartment together? And I was like, wait, why didn't no one ask me? Like, why are people making decisions for me? So then finally I said, you know what? Like, the way it was set up, my grandparents were already staying with somebody. I was staying with my sister, and I was sleeping on her floor, basically her couch, because her air mattress had a hole in it. So we basically sleep on the floor. And my son started really acting out, and I said, you know what? It's time for me to be a mom and get a place for us to stay and lay our head at and call home, because right now everything is inconsistent. The living situations, people were offering for me to stay with them, but it was like really far away, or people were donating things and I had nowhere to put them. And I just said it's time for me to step up and be a mom and make sure my child has a place where he can consistently come home to, because he started to act out. So I had my friend's mom with me, and she was telling me it's time to be an adult, and it's time to make this change. It's time to come into your own identity. So I looked up, strangely enough, I started looking up apartments, and I started typing in like apartments for single moms. And these apartments came up, and it's so funny how that came about. But basically it was, me searching for apartments, and I came to check out these apartments, and I just fell in love with this apartment. My son didn't even want to leave out of this apartment. He was like, no, I want to stay here. That's how I knew the apartment was the one. Now, I visualized something a little less nice than this, because I don't know, like, I was just like, I want a nice apartment, and I always had like, this is my dream apartment, but this is like my realistic apartment. And God has a funny way of showing how he can provide for you. Like, it's a definition of, we ask for something and he gives us more than what we ask for. And this apartment is just a definition of it. And so my sister was like, okay, like, these apartments are really nice. And I was like, I don't know. And she was like, you only need a 1-bedroom, because me and my son sleep together. Like, we didn't even have anything. He didn't have a bed. So I was just like, we just need a place to stay. And we sleep together anyway. He sleeps in my bed. So he wasn't gonna ultimately start sleeping in his own room. So I just decided, like, they gave me so many deals with this apartment. They took off my rent. They took off fees and move-in fees and everything. So I was like, okay, this is obviously a sign that this is my apartment. So I went ahead and the day that I signed and was taking out money to move in and everything, I started crying because I was so scared to fail. And one thing that my best friend mom told me was, when you trust the universe and you trust God and you let go and let God and don't fear, he will provide everything that you need. And soon as I started breathing and letting things go, it was like people started pouring in and donating things that I even thought of. Like, I needed a crock pot and somebody had a crock pot. And I was like, this is so crazy. I was just praying about it and I just thought about it in my prayer, and then here it is. And it just made me so excited to just know that God is so good and he has so much grace. And it's really hard to trust him because we don't always see things like right away, or we don't always think that it's gonna come and it doesn't come in our timing. It comes in his timing, and it comes in his perfect timing. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys, show you around my apartment. I did get a 1-bedroom apartment, so I'm gonna show you guys my apartment inside and out. Sorry, I keep looking over here. It's like I have my window open. So yeah, I really love my apartment. It's the first. I just got through cleaning up. So I'm like, why not just talk about how good God is and how he blessed me with my first place. So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all my apartment. Okay, guys. So this is my apartment. So when you first walk in, this is like my patio. So it's a door that comes into my patio area. So this is they actually gave me these chairs to the apartment because they were just like, oh, we'll throw in the chairs, you can keep them. So that's how I got these chairs, and somebody gave me the dog cage. I still need to clean up around here or whatnot. So this is my patio. It's very spacey. It has a lot of space, and I loved it because it's a play area for my son. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my Okay, so when you first walk in, I got some of this stuff from Home Goods. I can tell you guys. Hold on, let me lighten it up a little bit. Okay, so I got this from Home Goods. I got a plant over here. Obviously, it's dying because it's my first plant. I'm trying to take care of it. So this is my living room area. And so basically, this is my space here. And then my son's space is over here where the dinner table or breakfast table would be at. So I have a closet when you first walk in. And so yeah, this is my living room. I got most of all the stuff from Dollar Tree or Home Goods. My couch and everything I got from IKEA, and then some of the pillows I got from Ross and Home Goods. I got this from Walmart, and I actually spray painted this. So I thought this was so cute. I still haven't have a wall decoration, but I am in the process of making one, and I wanted to post it to YouTube. So let me show you my son's space. My son, he has this little dinner table here where he sits and eat. He has like a tent, and this is all his play area. All this stuff was donated. All the toys, all the table, everything. Like, I am still in shock. I bought him this tent from Walmart just because I thought it would add like a nice little area for him to like go in and play in. But I really, really like it. And then this mirror makes like the room look bigger than what it is. So it just kind of like makes everything look bigger. So I really, really like the mirror when I first walk in here. And then I have these two high chairs. I got them from Ross. I was looking everywhere for a good deal on these. They're always like 75 to like 100 and something dollars for each one. I got these from Ross for about 40 bucks each. So I ran into a good deal here. So I don't really have company and stuff like that. So I just said, why not? I just might as well just sit here, and I don't really need a table area. to sit down and eat. Mason has his area anyway. So this is my kitchen. It comes with an island, a washer, a dishwasher, and of course my little trash can. So this is my area, and it's right like by like the kitchen. And then obviously the apartment came with a microwave, and you see my little Philippians. I got that from Ross, by the way. And it says I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And basically it's just a reminder that every time I feel like I'm stressed out, I can just come in here and just reminds me. It's just, you know, manifesting. We got my little tea kettle, you know, my little stuff here. So yeah, this is I'm still not done. Like I feel like I need to have like more rugs. And this is my stainless, so everything is stainless steel in here, which is really nice. And I have my wine little area. I'm hiding the trick-or-treat candy for my son. So yeah, just don't mind that. But usually just wine up there. And then I have a washer and dryer. It's pretty kind of like I'm washing my towels and stuff. All my dog stuff is up here. And then that's the water heater, by the way. Actually, let me turn on the light. So this is I have a full washer and dryer over here. So, and then I have like a little shelf and stuff like that I have. People also help me out with that. So it was just like a really nice start of everything. So, and then in here, I just keep like my plastic bags and, you know, broom and vacuum cleaner and stuff like that. So here, coming in here, this is my bathroom. It is so big for an apartment bathroom. Sorry, actually, let me not show you guys my trash can, but my trash can is pretty cool. But hey. So this is my bathroom, my makeup area. Like I said, I got a lot of this stuff from Home Goods, At Home, Ross, and Walmart, and Dollar Tree. So yeah, and then my son's stuff in here. I love my bathtub. It's like a little dome stuff. Mason took a bath in here, so it's just a lot of stuff. So okay, so this actually has two doors. This is one door into the living room, and then this door leads to the actual bedroom. And don't mind this area because Mason, I made like a off-brand Coco Chanel book, and he ripped one of the letters off of it. So thanks, Mason. So yeah, this is the bedroom area. And here I have a huge closet, but it's really messy, so I'm not gonna like open it up. But you know, I have a lot of light and space in here. Actually, let me fix the lighting. Hold on. I had to fix the lighting, but these dressers and stuff was gave to a friend. I actually made these. I went and printed these out, and then yeah, so I went and printed these out, and then went and got these from Walmart. They're a little crooked right now, but I'm gonna fix them sooner or later. I'm gonna fix it. Okay, so yeah, so this is the bedroom area, me and Mason, where we sleep or whatever, and then our TV. And like I said, this furniture was donated, so I'm so happy that somebody was so nice enough. I got that from Amazon. I really love that. I got all this stuff from Ross, and this is like a so this is like a computer desk area, but I put my dog cage underneath here. So yeah, this thing right here, it was bigger than expected, and I was gonna make this like a chair and stuff over here, but I didn't kind of like how this was right here at first. But whatever, like, I mean, my kids' books, like, he got a lot of books and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is my place. I don't know what else. I don't need to show you guys what the inside of like my cabinets and stuff look like, but this is, you know, my apartment. And I really love it. And I'm not done decorating things. So yeah, so I'm not done decorating everything, but I would like to say that I just feel so blessed being able, sorry, I'm not looking in the camera, guys. I just feel so blessed being able to call this place home. It was unexpected. And honestly, if you feel like God is kind of like tugging at you that it's time for you to move, just step out on faith and trust God that He has your back no matter what. If you are in a toxic situation, or if you're living with someone where you guys don't really get along, then your mental health is very, 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 very important. Me, on my behalf, like, I was kind of forced out because I think God was kind of like, she's not gonna leave unless I force her out. And He has His reasons of why. I really didn't understand for the longest of why He would allow their house to get burned down. They're living with family members, and I'm just gonna, they're fine. They're doing well for themselves, and they're very proud of me for moving out. They're very proud of me of everything that I have done so far. So it is a responsibility, but I don't feel like it just teaches me how to budget and manage my money better. And that, I just can't just be reckless with everything. But I really, really love my apartment. Like, I walk in here and sometimes I wake up and I say, oh my God, I can't believe this is my place. Like, what am I doing? Sometimes I wake up and I say, what am I doing? But you know what? We've been living here for a couple of months now. I think it's been since March or April or so. So we've been staying here for a couple of months, and it's already, sorry, my hand is like very shaky, but we've been staying here for a couple of months, and I've just been like DIYs, like a lot of things. Like, I've been making like little stuff here and there. Like, I made this flower thing and got like I got a lot of stuff on sale. So if you guys want me to talk more about this and my experiences, if you have any questions, like, comment below of like maybe how I manage my money, how do I grocery shop, like how do I do a lot of other things. Like, just let me know, and how to like find deals, or what places would I recommend if I find it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And like I said, like, just step out on faith. I definitely recommend saving up a couple of grand before you move out, just so you can feel comfortable. But like, I got things on the low. I went to the thrift store. I went to Ross. I went to At Home. I went to IKEA. Like, you don't have to be all fancy and go all out like a lot of these YouTubers saying like, oh, this is my first place, and it's something like so fancy. Because that's what I used to look at and be like, wow, like, I'm, I can't move into like apartment like this. And you know what? My son is 2. Like, I don't need all that space. So therefore, I'm going to get a 1-bedroom apartment, because we sleep in the same bed anyway. When we were living in my grandmother, he had his own room, but he slept in a bed with me. So I said, well, why waste all this money while he's so young? As he gets older, yes, I'm thinking about getting a 2-bedroom, but right now I need to know how it's living on my own and living in an apartment that I can afford. So I like this. These apartments are really nice. They're safe, and I really, really like it. And God had everything set up at the right timing, because I've been wanting to move out, but I would not have all this stuff if I would have moved out just like on whatever time I wanted to move out, or I would have waited too late and this apartment would have been gone to somebody else. So I got a really great deal on it, and I think that praying on it, God is going to move for you. And look, and just step out on faith. And like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know. Comment below. If you have any questions about budgeting, if you have any questions about where I got my furniture and everything. I'm still decorating. It just takes time, because now I'm like really working and I'm always busy. And I have my son on my off days. So I have him like all day during my off days, instead of like, but today he's at school right now. So, but yeah, so I think that that wraps it up for my video. Make sure you go ahead and comment if you have any questions, and like and subscribe for more videos. And let me know if you would like to see more videos like this, because I know I do other things as well. So I'm just kind of like testing out the waters of like what I want to talk about at times. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. Bye.